It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. On play action, here's Ritter. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson, a 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 18.
Now Lamar changing the look. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second and 6.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And now an audible here into something else.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Beckham goes in motion left.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Has a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Bateman will go in motion right here.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Dobbins once more. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. decision. Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And running with power here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll run with Robinson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Ritter. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Third and goal, Ritter with it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters' blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Jackson, options out left. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Jackson throwing to start the drive. That's caught. It's Flowers. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 23 yards, the final tally.
Now they'll shift things around.
The slot man in motion right. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Third and goal, Jackson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tucker's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing full well, and they're overly confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of their momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Here's Ritter.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll go right back to Andrews. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, they'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And they're going to speed things up here.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. He's going to keep this again.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down.
Pretty ideal right there. Keeping yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And quickly they get to the line.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
And for Jackson, this may be a free play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.